Chris and I'm the Director of Golf at Mayfield Golf Club. And today what we're going to do is we're going to take everything that we've learned before and we're going to apply it to the golf course. So I wanted to bring you out here on our number 8 white hole and show you how we can apply what we've learned in a better way for us to behave as good golf citizens. So here we want to take a look at the blue tee blocks, and we want to say most people coming here for the first time are going to want to play from here rather than a place that's appropriate for themselves. Let's get something very clear based on what most people do when they come to a golf course. They pay a fee and then they expect to be able to play from wherever they want. But really what happens in a golf course is we give you a certain amount of time in which you can play the course. If you can stay within that time, then that works really well for everybody. But if you don't, you're going to need to make some adjustments, either allow people to play through or pick up your pace. So sometimes playing from the wrong place is absolutely the worst thing you could do for your game, your enjoyment, and of course, for us as course officials, it makes it very difficult for us to coordinate the people behind you. So here on the blue tee blocks, we actually have a whole lot of things to traverse. There's water there, and then there's a short landing area before we can get into the green. So if you don't have the skill set, you really should not try to play from here. So why don't we just go to a place that we know that we can play very well, and then we can actually learn how to move our way back here at some point. Okay, so now we are actually from a more appropriate spot from which we should play. Let's think about this sort of in a bigger picture. If you were playing a video game, would you start on level 8 or would you start on level 1? So the idea here is I want you to use that same mentality and apply it to the golf course. As your skill improves, move back. So start close and move back. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to actually play a hole right from the 100-yard marker. This really should be about the full length of what you're going to do. So let me break it down for you a little bit. This is a par 4. So when we're thinking about a par 4, we kind of break things into sections. So we might talk about regulation number of putts or regulation number of hits. But basically what it breaks down to is this. I should take 2 putts or something close to that and 2 hits to get there. So you want to play from a position where you're actually going to be around or on the green after 2 hits. That's the correct place to play. And you need to understand that that's your skill set. So I hope you noticed what I did with the golf cart there. I came up the cart path, I went out to the ball, I hit my shot, and then I returned to the cart path. That's what we call the 90-degree rule. And what that does is it actually reduces the impact on the golf course, which means, really, we're using less fertilizers, less maintenance, which is less impact on the environment, and of course, it allows us to keep this place as pretty as possible. Today we discussed how we could apply what we've talked about before to the golf course. And what I did was I started from the blue tees and explained why it really doesn't make a lot of sense for you to play from a position that really isn't going to help you play in time. I also explained that one of the things that we try to do here at a golf facility is try to keep the pace of play moving steadily. We chose a position, kind of like a video game, where you would play from a position where you'd have success, and then as you get better, you could move back and further back. I'm Chris I'm the Director of Mayfield Golf Club, and I'm hoping that you're going to come visit us soon.